Happy New Year, Gemini. I am so glad you're back. I hope your 2023 is off to a great start. We're going to do a little check in for the first full moon of 2023. Couple things cover first. This is a general reading, so it's not going to fit everybody. Get a personal reading if you want details. There is no gender in tarot. Men and women are just pictures on a card. It's a progression. We all have divine feminine and masculine energies inside of us. So, Gemini. Since you are the house of communication and Mercury is in retrograde for New Year's as usual, thank you. Really. But it makes communication hard. It makes electronics hard. Definitely don't buy a new car or a new electronic until it comes out on the 18th. But the issue this particular year is that it is on top of a Mars retrograde, which comes out on the 12th. So it's the Mercury retrograde on top of the Mars retrograde. So those last few months, if you've been communicating or thought you were making a point or getting a point across and it didn't, it's not necessarily your fault, and also vice versa. Like, if you're not understanding what a coworker, a family member, a lover, whatever is trying to get you to see, hear, or understand, revisit it after the 12th. Truly. And this goes back for the last couple of months. I can't remember off the top of my head when it went into retrograde. I believe it was before Thanksgiving, though. But Mars is that fiery planet, that god of war, that, divine masculine, let's go energy, right? So sometimes we leave without thinking, talk without thinking, and just keep those things in mind if you've been having a hard time these last few months making your point or getting yourself known. So what we're going to find out, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, is what kind of beautiful energy is coming in, because this is a beautiful year. 2023, numerology-wise, is a 7. And astrology-wise, we got 3 planets this month finally going direct. Not to mention we got generational planets moving. We got all kinds of good things lining up, okay? So this first new moon of 2023 is a wolf moon. It's in Cancer, January 6th. So energy is 3 days before, 3 days after, and a lot of times full moon energy can linger depending on what you go through. So my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What kind of energy is this first full moon of 2023 bringing in? Don't let your past hold you back. Not shut out. So don't let that past hold you back, Gemini. Oh, I love this because it really did come up in your pre-shuffle. So what do you need to release? Okay? It's looking like something from your past. Energy from your past, a way of thinking from your past. But you need to release this. And nearly everybody's gotten this. Don't let your pride get in your way. Okay? What do you need to release? Because you're letting your past, don't let your past hold you back, is the energy that is available to you. Wrap it up. Full moons are good with that. Let's wrap it up, put a bow on it, and move forward. Right, baby dolls? All right. Gemini. I love me some Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a full moon energy reading, you may want to check your moon placement as well. So Gemini, the lovers, the card everybody wants in their love readings. The choices of it all. So what do we have? We're going to find out what we usually do, What kind of energy is available to you at this full moon? What is your challenge, or what is the thing you need to pay attention to? What is the advice from Spirit, and what is going to come about it? All right? So let's find out, Gemini. Sit back, relax, and let's see what this beautiful full moon in Cancer, January 6th, is bringing in for you. Yeah. All right, Gemini. Wow. Okay. I got that we're single because what you think was a divinely guided union may not be. I mean, if you can see, the queen has her back to him, and the other side of him, and basically where his eyes are, over here to this really pretty single woman that has everything she needs. That Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini? I mean, this is your wheelhouse, the King and Queen of Swords, but I'm getting this. You know, we gotta release something. We're letting the past hold us back. You know, it's a time to get our heads above the clouds and see what's really going on. But we're gonna clarify. So the energy that I'm getting is that it's time to plant seeds for a more emotionally fulfilling way of looking at things, because this is you, Gemini. Okay? And so let's find out, my sexy Geminis. Whoa. I don't know what the obstacle could be. Or what you don't know, right? What is it they don't know? What is it, Spirit? We got an obstacle, a heads up. What you got for me, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Ooh, that, you know what? You need to concentrate on what you do have. Stop obsessing over the past and concentrate on what you do have. It's time to make a judgment call to rise past the past. I mean, literally being called out of the coffin, right? Letting the past go. What do you need to release? I mean, Spirit's pretty much driving that one home. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, dead, done, and, you know, send roses to the funeral. No more to give in a situation. All right? These two came out the wrong way. You know, if they came out the other way, maybe, but no, and not with the single lady on the other side. This is not what you thought it was. It's dead, done, over with. All right? You got no more to give to this situation because mentally it's spent. You know, it's done, because here you are, Gemini, in all your power, right? This archangel is telling you to get up out of that coffin. Go forward. Release that past or release whatever. Make that judgment call. And here you are, the original choice card of what is best for me. What is the right choice? What is, you know, we make a choice best for our heart. Because by doing that, by letting go, being dead, done, over with, we get that new spark, that new creation, that new passion, that new path. All right, loves? I didn't mean to go on so much. The energy's intense. Wow, Gemini. Okay, Babydolls. What is the advice from Spirit? Now Cher gave you all hers. I'm sorry. What is advice from Spirit for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oop. Come back. I like this because you got it twice in your pre-shuffle, the Nine of Wands. You know, that one more time. Like, you know, he's the wounded warrior, and he's just one more time. And I like this because what it's saying is you did all this. And so if you can figure out what to release, if you stop letting the past hold you back, then you get to move to a more calmer place. That's Six of Swords. This woman leaves everything and trusts the guy in the boat, which kind of represents Spirit just guiding you to a better way of thinking, to a better way of being, to a better way. All right? Literally being guided that, you know, if you would just release this, you're going to be taken to that new place. And there you are, Gemini, on the bottom of the deck. So you have the energy. This moon here is for you. Mercury retrograde, that's you. That's a picnic. It doesn't affect you as much as it affects others. So be careful in your communication because you still do have the Mars retrograde going on. All right? And there can be a lot of confusion. There's too much fantasy here. Too much fantasy. We got to choose to be in our power, to be all that. Because that's how we move our wheel forward to the 10 from the 9, right? And we get that lesson learned, we get that divine timing, we get that thing that we wanted. You just can't rush into fantasy. But it is time to move to a better place, a calmer place, a better way of thinking. Alright? You got the bandage on your head. You about tired. What's coming in from the sexy Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and sexy Geminis? What energy is here at the end of this full moon? Come on, baby dolls. Talk to me. Alright. 2 and 2. I'll do it because it's Gemini. So, what's coming in is working on not showing your weaknesses, working on asking for help, working on going to a better place, a better way. You're working on it, okay? That's what's coming in. And if you believe that Spirit has your back and that you've got this, and we move on to that better way, right? We release with the full moon, we release that energy. Well, then we get that 4 of Wands. We get that celebration, that recognition, that graduation. It's about accomplishing something. And you need to accomplish letting go of a false or done and over with kind of thing, so that the new stuff can come in. Ask for help if you need help. They know you're working on it. Nothing happens overnight, but you have to make that first step. Because there's a delay in moving forward. This 8 of Wands is reversed. There's a delay. Because to get to that 9, right, we have to move the 8 Wands forward. So it still means it can happen. It's up to you, all right? You can't, you've got to release something. You have to do it. Nobody's going to bring you an answer that miraculously helps you do that. You've, got to believe. You got to trust. Sometimes we just don't know. And that knight of shining armor sometimes isn't necessarily what we thought they were. And if we let go of what we know is not good for us, if we remember what we do have and where we are supposed to go, and trust in Spirit that they're guiding us to a better way, well, then we get that better way. All right, baby dolls, I love you, Gemini. Yell at me in the comments, that's fine. We're going to clarify a little bit and then find out what energy's coming for you after the full moon. Okay? But the energy I'm getting here is just like a reluctance to let something go that from your past, or you gotta release it in order to get good things. And I feel like I don't even publish that often, but I really think I've said this to you before, Gemini. Yeah, that 6 of Wands, that victory, these are the 6s, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Wands. We get through it, and then we get there, all right? So you want to be seen, you want, hey, I'm all that in a bag of chips, look at me, right? Well, the way we do that is to move forward, okay? To stop juggling, make a decision to move forward. Excuse me, I burped. They like that part. Because the whole world is ahead of you, not behind you. Don't let the past hold you back. Literally, his back is turned to the one that represents the past. In order to move forward and take advantage of everything that the world has to offer, you gotta let the past go. All right, baby dolls? Hey, Queen of Pentacles and Judgment, please, for Gemini. Wow, Spirit is nothing but repetitive for you. They're making sure you get it. All right, so your challenge is to move on, to know that it's better if you move on. Get a new perspective about it. Get a different way of thinking and feeling. I said that in the beginning, so move on. Because that's how we get the rainbow after the storm. Right? That emotional fulfillment, that happy feeling, that comes after the storm. Right? We don't get rainbows unless we go through it. Because Gemini, here you are again, but now you're in reverse. Because your challenge is to make the decision. Take the blindfold off, stop with the blind confusion, and let it go. It's truly time. You are being called to release something. Okay? And full moons are real good about that, wanting us to purge and get rid of that which no longer serves us. All right? Just get rid of that. All right? And in your outcome, you had the Seven of Wands, right? Standing your ground, having your boundaries, and your challenge, it's reversed. Because you're not holding your boundaries. You're not believing. You're not letting go. Okay? So that's why it's your challenge. Alright, my loves, we got advice. We got the Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. My lovely Geminis. Sexy lovers. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. They're saying you got this. Your advice is, like I said, you can do this. Just make the plan. Be passionate about letting go of the chaos, of letting go of the past. Be assertive. Enjoy that beautiful fire energy, okay? And because you gotta let go. Five of Pentacles, right? Gotta go inside, ask for help, not call attention to our issues. Well, over here in your advice, it's reversed because you're not asking for help. You're not seeing the way, and they're saying make that plan. Believe it. Feel it. Because that's how we move on. Literally, here we are again. Cut out what doesn't serve you. Okay? It's not good for you anymore. Her back is turned to that king. She's got her head above the clouds. She's got her sword raised. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? That's your advice. Be truthful with yourself. What is it that you need to release? Don't let your past hold you back. This is a new year. First full moon of a new year. Let it go. Because the beautiful energy waiting for you on the other side is incredible. Alright, baby dolls? Let's see what we got going on with this Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four of Wands. Clarify a little further for my lovely, sexy Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Well, it's crossing and it's fitting. It's the Four of Swords. You're in between, almost there. You're healing, but just not all the way there yet. You gotta believe a little further. And with the High Priestess here, it's just something that you have to go through. There's no magic answer. Alright? Because we heal when we believe and we have hope. But right now you're struggling with that. Okay? And they're just saying that if you can figure out what you need to release and you don't let your pride get in your way, you can release that past. Because making that judgment call is what's going to bring you to a better way. For some of you, this is personal relationships. Others, it's home, family. It can even be a job. This energy can literally fit anything. But I'm really feeling that for a lot of you, it's a personal relationship that you maybe thought was destined, maybe thought belonged, but they ain't like this. They like this. And the Queen of Swords, she cuts stuff out. And the King of Swords, he's not emotional. He thinks. Alright? He wouldn't let go, he wouldn't hold on to the past. Because he's not emotional. Alright? Oops. Go be that 9 of Pentacles. That I'm all that in a bag of chips, baby, and there is no gender in tarot. Alright, loves. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What kind of energy do you have coming in for them after this full moon energy? Starting the 7th and on from January from a Gemini. Alright, beautiful. Well, it's a lot of what we already said. So we got the dream, abundance, and morality. You have to let go of the knight in shining armor dream. You know, Disney ruined it for people. The reality is never like the dream. The reality is never like the dream. Okay? And you gotta let go of that because that 6 of Cups is getting stuck in that past feeling. That shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and why wasn't it this, and why couldn't it be that? No, we going on. We go into a better place. After the 6s, we go to the 7s, right? So this is going to lead you, if you can get a handle on what's real, what's not, you know, that blindfolded confusion. There is abundance if you cut out what doesn't serve you. Sorry, wrong card. Morality in this deck is the Queen of Swords. This is your wheelhouse, Gemini, and it's the 3rd Queen of Swords you've gotten. Must get rid of what do you need to release. Cut out from the past whatever that is, because there is abundance. Beautiful, look at that. Hippie, happy, abundance for you. But these two, you gotta let go of, sorry, wrong card. Let go of the past. Cut out what doesn't serve you, because by doing that, that abundant energy is here for you. Alright, loves? So basically, they're trying to say it's available to you. It's up to you. It's all free will. It's 100% up to you, Gemini. Alright, since it's a brand new year, 2023, we're going to get you a little fortune cookie for believe. Alright, loves? It's for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What you got for my sexy Geminis, please? Let's give them something good. What we got for Geminis? There is no time set on these cards, and normally I use them in person because I let people just pick. You got travel, so we're going to get you one more. Maybe that's it. No. Something flipped. There it is. Alright, loves. So, excuse me. So, long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experience for singles and career advancement for others. I like this because we're cutting out and then we get to move forward. That's beautiful. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. It's good for you. See, a new way of being. This could definitely be about a job, you know. It's not what you thought it was. It's time to move on. Last, romance. All right, baby dolls. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Well, any of you beautiful lovers, my beautiful Geminis, love is in the air. But you gotta let go of what didn't work so that you can move on to what does. Okay? I hope you're having a beautiful new year. I thank you for coming back, Gemini, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. But most of all, I wish you peace and love. Bye, baby dolls.